they hide a more serious truth. She is extremely insecure. She's someone who does want to do good. She wants to be respected, and most importantly, she wants to be taken seriously, but she constantly finds herself being undermined, both by the narrative gags as well as, most importantly, her own self-doubt. Unlike someone like Maki, who has her own powers and identity, Tamaki is constantly trying to earn her place. When you read the story closely, this internal conflict, it drives her decisions throughout the entirety of the manga. This makes that moment where we see her insecurities being put on display, like when she's doubting her own power, comparing herself to others. It serves as a fuel for the moment where we finally see her begin to scratch the surface of her potential during that training that she had, that Benimaru was overseeing. She wasn't just someone who was being used strictly as a fan service character like some fans might say, but instead she was slowly overcoming the mental hurdles and gaining her own real self-confidence in herself and her abilities. She was forming a true conviction, which makes you view the moments where her insecurities turn into anger previously in a way different manner. She is someone who is of great courage, and she has a strong sense of justice, but it takes a while for us to see it and fully get there and see it on display. That's why we needed to see that oh so important encounter with Lieutenant Rea, because that insecurity, it was weaponized and it was gaslighted by her former superior Rea, who betrays her trust, leaving Tamaki emotionally shattered, questioning whether her faith in others was really something of a weakness. While it can be easy to write her off as being a damsel in distress, since she was shown calling for Shinra to save her too often, one thing that a lot of battle shonen fans tend to miss is that there's actually true strength in acknowledging your own shortcomings and your limitations, and that it helps make you strong when you realize that you need to depend on someone else for help. I get the notion to boil it down to it just being a damsel moment, particularly since there are several times in the first couple of seasons in the anime where you see multiple signs that she has feelings for Shinra, but to just limit it to her to do that is a simple disservice of her character to only focus on that. You have to look at the totality of the circumstances. Seeing her clumsiness first show itself when she was at school, and then in the several times throughout the anime where it placed her in your mind as someone who was a expected form of comedic relief. Seeing her put her faith in the wrong person like Rea, it was meant to show how easily someone so pure and innocent can be taken advantage of. And then through her interactions with Shinra, we see what happens when the same damaged person decides to finally put their trust in someone deserving.